Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update, January 26th. We're rocking through. January's almost over. Feels like the longest month of the year. It's 31 days going on 500, it feels like some days, right? But beautiful weather today. A little wet, but it's a top-down kind of day with the Jeep and Broncos out there. So I'm in a good spirits. I don't know about you all. So we're excited for another good weekend, clean weather, hopefully lots of house sales out there. Let's hop into our weekly snapshots first for our market reports. This, I was a little discouraged when I looked at it, to be honest, because I don't feel like that's what I'm seeing out there. But obviously, numbers don't lie sometimes. But this is the whole DMV area, so those counties surrounding DC, lower Northern Virginia, lower Maryland. And it's a pretty big bucket here. The showings were down 27% from a year ago, which isn't surprising because the inventory is down a little bit. But the 9% down from a week ago is a little surprising. I would think showings would continue to pump up. When you look down, you see new listings. Down 5% from a year ago and 12% from last week. So I was kind of hoping we'd see more listings week by week. But sometimes that can do with weather. Sometimes that can do with little things that I'm not going to jump to conclusions yet, because I do still feel like the overall sentiment is good. We still seem like there's listings and inventory coming out there. But our contracts are down 5% from a year ago, but actually up 4% week over week. So some of that stuff's good. Like new listings, and the showings, I think, come with the listings a little bit, unfortunately. This is that North Central Virginia area. Similar stats, not as many listings coming out, and obviously showings are down with a little bit less listings. So hopefully these numbers continue to bulk up as we get a little bit cleaner weather here in January. Baltimore Metro, down in showings, down in listings. Contracts actually were up week over week, just like the other ones, but again, not going to be tremendously up until we get some more inventory out there. Last one, Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle. Showings down 20 and 9% week and year over year. We were up 9% in showings, or 10% in listings from a year ago, but about the exact same amount as well last week, which is awkward. How do you get exactly 149 2 weeks in a row? Our contracts are way up, though, 26% week over week. So what Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, good stuff going on out there. Our top performers for last week in individual volume: Angela Kable-Johnson out of our Charlestown, West Virginia office, Abdul Chaudhry, Brandi Tovar, Maya Dakkak, and Adam Shively, also of our West Virginia office. So great job to all of our top 5 individuals in volume last week. Individuals in transactions: Mr. Adam Shively, Angela Kable-Johnson, Abdul Chaudhry, Brandi Tovar, and Xun Yu. So great job to our top 5s in volume and transactions. Our team list, fantastic teams we've got here at Samson. In volume last week: the Carolyn Young team, the One Street Company, Shepherd Homes Group, Casey Samson team, and the K Group. A special shout out real quick as I say Casey's. Shout out to Casey yesterday, coffee with Casey here. Great stuff. We had some people in studio. Still, I'd love to see the studio packed. We're probably 10 or 15 people, but I get emails from people sometimes. They're discouraged about their business, or I really want to get going in 2024. Then I'm like, well, we had HQDU here all day. We had this, we had that. You got to come in and learn and do the stuff, to get going. So I would just encourage you to get in here. You got a top pro like Casey teaching a class, and you got some of these other people on here that have taught and been a part of stuff for us, and Jason and Sammer and Carolyn, and all these people give back, but you got to be there to take it, and learn from these great pros. Our top 5 in transactions for last week: the Carolyn Young team, the One Street Company, Shepherd Homes Group, Austin Roxanne with the Monumental Team, and DJ and Associates. So great job to our top 5s last week. Again, some big news. Last week we announced John Burgess and this great group at the Realty Executives Premier joined Samson Properties. We're going to have a new Burtonsville office that we're converting and getting signage worked on now. I think I saw this morning 32 out of the 33 people are already over. Working on that 33rd now. So we're excited to have all the great Realty Executives Premier agents over in our family. So exciting stuff there. On the heels of this too, we talk about new offices. We did our final walkthrough this week. Martinsburg office is ready to rock and roll, getting it wired, all that kind of fun stuff. We should be able to move in there hopefully within the next week or two. This is not a slide yet, but February 29th, circle that date. We're going to have our grand opening there. It's going to be fantastic. We've got some great announcements we're going to make next week about stats from 2023 and where we kind of landed as a company in all these different markets. So exciting stuff, but some more to come on that next week. But Martinsburg, we should be ready to go. Should be opening that office soon. Really excited about that, and some of our growth out there in West Virginia has just been phenomenal in the last year. Just phenomenal stuff. So look for more information on that. Our next sales meeting will be February 21st in Wednesday in our studio here in Chantilly, February 21st. Lining up some special guests for that, of course. Always a good time. Look, I would love for you to be here in person. If you can't because of distance or whatever, log on online. There's always good stuff in there, to learn from. HQ2U, they've been fantastic. We were here in our studio for the first time on Wednesday. You can watch the full day on the Cardinal Nest. Justin and Dak did a great job of catching in that live video all day. We were live streamed. We had a bunch of people on. Fantastic class. We're going to bundle those up and put them on Samson University for Prosperity. But, there's nothing like the in-person experience. So we're not going to live stream all of them. We're not going to take them around town and try to set up these studios. We did it here in Chantilly, and we'll probably be back in Chantilly here at some point. But really, we want you to come out. HQ2U means we're coming to you. Come out, be in person, be a part of it. It is a 3 or 4 times better experience being there in person, engaging with the speakers, talking, learning, seeing the things live instead of, oh yeah, I kind of hear what they're talking about. Oh, but then this happened over here, this email over here, I got this text message, and all of a sudden you're like, what was the speaker talking about again? I don't really remember. You gotta lock in. It's so much better, it really is. So HQ2U, those are some of the pictures from Chantilly on Wednesday. We had a great time, great presentations by so many of our fantastic staff here at Samson. Look, you got almost everybody smiling. That's great. I'm kind of smiling. I don't know what that is. It's a smile, weird look. But anyway, we've got some more HQ2Us coming in next Wednesday, the 31st. Time flies, already the 31st. We'll be in, I see that snow, but hopefully no more snow. We'll be in Waldorf on the 31st on Wednesday. Excited about that. In February, we got our Gaithersburg Rio office, February 7th. And then February 28th, we'll be in our Tyson's office. So starting Gaithersburg and Tyson's, I believe, are starting I know for Tyson's for sure, starting round 2. Almost every office has had that first round, that first opportunity with HQ2U. Now we're coming back that second time about 6 months later to get every office again. So we're excited about that. So Gaithersburg and Tyson's in February. We also, one reason we do not have one in the second week of February is this. We're going to have our award ceremony. So our big award ceremony, look for your inbox. Award emails, invites were sent out yesterday. Thursday. They were sent out. There's a couple that might be dragging, but for the most part, I think they all got out yesterday. Check your spam just in case. You need to actually RSVP. We need to know you're coming. We need to know your food. If you want your food, if you're invited in person. Look, it is a limited room. We're going to maybe have 250 people be able to be in that room. So I would love to invite all 5,000 people, but we can't do that in person, size-wise and frankly financially. But we're going to have fantastic watch parties. So we're going to video everything Thursday. Live streaming becomes a difficulty. We want to video everything, package up a better experience for everybody to watch online the next day. So we're going to do watch parties at, I believe, 16 different offices. You can see there, 11 o'clock on Friday the 16th. Circle that in your calendar. Come in, have some refreshments, have some snacks, hang out with your fellow colleagues there. We're going to replay the whole show. It will be live on the Cardinal Nest as well. So if you can't come into the watch party, you can always watch it there. 11 o'clock on Friday the 16th. But it's better to experience it with friends if you can't. Come in, have some refreshments, hang out with friends, cheer for each other when their names get called within your office. So excited about that. We're going to add not just production awards, but a couple spirit awards. I sent this to the managers, but I've still got a couple more days here to get in some recommendations. If you've got somebody that you think has gone above and beyond and has embolized what you would consider the Sam Fam spirit, like giving back to others, really just always there to help others, just does great things. Not, I sold 82 homes. Like, there could be somebody that sold 82 homes, but really somebody that just is sacrificial with their time, effort, energy, sometimes money. But we've got a couple different awards we're going to give out for spirit, just great Samson family soldiers out there, and then also a Samson Cares Award for somebody that gives back to the community a lot. Please email those directly to me. I want to see all the nominations. We're going to narrow it down. And, I don't know exactly how many awards we're going to give out, but we want to give out some awards that recognize the people that are doing great stuff within our company. So excited about that as well. I will also throw this in. If you have an outstanding staff member that really influenced you this year, email me about those people. I'm going to give out a couple staff awards, and really Sarah and I kind of normally decide on those, but we want to hear from everybody what you've seen out there, who's really impacted your life at Samson. So please send those nominations in. I'm also going to send out an email today to everybody about that, to send in your nominations for either agents out there that have been fantastic or staff that have been fantastic. We're on a quicker time frame. I should have probably sent this out about 2 weeks ago, so I'm going to have a pretty quick time frame on this. Probably got to get them into me by February 1st or so of next week, because I got to make plaques and all that kind of stuff, and I only got a 2-week turnaround to that. So I'm going to send out an email today, but please email those in. Don't delay. As soon as you watch this, as soon as you get the email, send those nominations in, because I want to make sure we recognize those people that are really making a difference within our Samson family throughout the year. Remember, you get recruiting rewards if you can invite people, introduce them to me by email, by phone. Well, really, email is preferred because it gives us a tracking mechanism. But also, email me your colleagues out there that you've talked to about Samson, not just, hey, this would be a good fit. Well, have you said anything to them? Because I don't like cold calling people. Then they're like, no, I don't have interest in Samson. Or invite them to a lunch and learn, or introduce them to me. We've got some great opportunities. We're up twice next week. Winchester on Tuesday, Waldorf on Wednesday, Gaithersburg, Ruth Chris the following week, and then Columbia February 22nd. We're also going to be back at Tyson's at Ruth Chris on February 28th, so look for that as well. So 3 great opportunities in February and 2 more still next week in January for you to invite your friends to. Go to joinsamson.com. It always has the most updated ones as soon as we lock them in. It actually has some March dates on there as well already. So joinsamson.com. Reminder, you can go to the print center, create, order all your stuff. They've got tons of templates in there you can modify and make them your own. Not enough people using those newsletters, those free reports, those geo-targets, all the stuff in there. It is fantastic stuff. Sometimes you got to spend a little bit to make a lot, so invest in those things. And if you need help with that, reach out to Heather, reach out to our marketing staff, and they will help you out with those things. Upcoming classes in education. So we've put a bunch of stuff on Samson University in the last week or two. The MVR Forms class with Steve and Mike is up there. Rental transactions, best practices. Samson Now, if you have questions on the commission advance company. Untapped money potential in the rental market was a great class. And then Lynn Hamilton's monthly challenge and learning trails are up there as well. So look for those things. Samson Now kind of triggered something for me. Some of you have started to see ads in SkySlope for Samson Now and Cardinal Title Group. They aren't set up to be blockers. I've heard a couple people like that. They're set up for awareness. Look, I want to make sure there's a lot of people that want that Samson Now advanced commission money. They're just not aware because they're not always paying attention. So it's there as an awareness thing so they can easily get that information and be more aware of it. And Cardinal Title Group, look guys, that's where our bread's buttered. So I want to put Cardinal Title Group and their beautiful logo and their face in front of you as many times as possible and remind you as you're filling out that contract, hey, remember, use Cardinal. So, I realize they might be in spots you're not used to. But those are things that we're hopefully trying to drive income to Cardinal, guys. And hopefully everybody can understand that, because the more income we get there, the more we can take care of everybody and grow this company in a positive way. Like building great coaching departments. Look at that segue there. This Tuesday, the 30th, Richard Bridges, we're going to have a deep dive into our concierge services. He's working to build those out right now. We're going to have a lot more things hopefully in Q1 here for you. But a deep dive into what we offer at concierge. Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Log in for that. Our SOAR, which is our Cardinal Title Group Realtor Education Series. They had a great turnout in Gaithersburg last week. We're going to be in our Fredericksburg office Thursday, February 1st. We're going to have Mary Fredenberg, the attorney with Cardinal Title Group, teaching a class, choosing the right business entity for your business. And then how to adjust your buyer and seller consultations with the fantastic Lynn Hamilton. So fantastic stuff. Fredericksburg office next Thursday, February 1st. Would love to see you guys there for those trainings. How to do a home buyer seminar with Lynn, February 5th. So this isn't this Monday, it's the following Monday. But put it on your calendars now, 10 to 11:30. You can log on that. That's going to be a virtual presentation with Lynn. Next week, orientations, they're all over the place. Remember, guys, they're required now. But even if you joined before the 1st and it wasn't required for you, I would still highly encourage you to go to an orientation. They're all over the place. They're virtual. They're great stuff. KV Core and Lofty classes on Monday with Lori, adding context, basics, building it out. Lori's going to shift a little bit to making sure she does a lot more one-on-ones and meet you where you're at. So she did a great class on Wednesday about the differences between KV Core and Lofty and what's best for you. So, set up a consultation with Lori and kind of figure out what's best for you and how to dive into that. Your print marketing class on Monday at 3 o'clock with Heather. Group coaching on Tuesday. That's the Richard Bridges class with concierge this week. Marketing seminar with Top Shot Pro. Tuesday at Lake Ridge. Sky Slope training. Wednesday, our whole staff will be in Waldorf all day. Going to be a great day. Out with our friends Hal and Mavis and crew in Waldorf. HQDU all day there in our Waldorf office. We talked about it before. We're going to have SOAR in Fredericksburg on Thursday with Lynn and Mary teaching great classes. The Lynn Q&A, and then Lynn's going to teach again Thursday. Master Your Marketing with Lynn Hamilton every Thursday at 2:30, her typical time slot. Fast Track Commercial Real Estate Training every Friday morning, 8:30 with Aladdin. He's cramming a lot of information in those great classes Friday morning to get you going if you want to start to put your toe in the water for commercial training. NVR Residential Contract Addendum class Friday. This will be with probably Steve, I believe, Friday morning at 10 o'clock. So get in there and do some contract training. Friday Financing with First Heritages, always on Friday mornings. Q&A with Lori on Friday, and Sky Slope with Stephanie on Friday as well. Lots of great stuff coming up here as we close up January and start February next week. I'm excited for a good weather weekend. Hopefully the listings are out, the buyers are out, lots of great opportunities. Big weekend for me, not that anybody asked, but my fifth graders, my Division I fifth grade basketball team that Molly's a part of, we are 7-0. We have a big weekend, though. We haven't been really challenged yet. We got a big weekend. We got Great Falls tomorrow. They're 7-1. And then Arlington on Sunday, they're 8-0. Great Falls' only loss was to Arlington. So basically, both of them are undefeated except when they play each other. And we got them both this weekend. So if I come in with a smile on my face Monday, it means we had a good weekend against the big boys. If not, then, we're going to be third place and having to work our way back up. But that's an exciting weekend for me. I'm excited about those things. But hopefully you guys get lots of great sales this weekend, lots of good family time, and enjoy a little bit of a warmer weather after some of the frigid stuff we've had the last couple weeks. But thank you for all your support of Samson Properties, Cardinal Title Group. Please continue to bring in those contracts. We're off the year is off to a great start with contracts, but we can always do better. We've got fantastic staff there. We will take great care of you. Please give them the opportunity to earn your business. Thank you for everything you all do out there, and we'll see you Wednesday in Waldorf. Peace out.